Okay, let's go again. Good afternoon. Okay, olegim. Main line, I think. Alright, let's play Sveshnikov. I used to play this a lot. I think I'll play Nd5. Okay, now I'm going to try this C4 I think move, which I think has recently become more popular. I think this is the line. I hope this is the line. I'm not really the greatest theoretician in the world, but I'm sure there's a video on YouTube by Shirov mentioning this C4. Why the delay here? It's all very okay. C4. So I think one of the ideas is later bishop e2 to g4 to strengthen the knight outpost on the knight squares generally. Okay, knight c2. If I can get bishop e2 to g4. So d4 is kind of taken care of at the moment, so I don't really want to play knight e3. Okay, bishop g4 here. Just trying to clap down f5 as well. Maybe h4 is going to be useful. The queen, I don't know, seems a bit misplaced there. Can't I just play b3? b3 too committal. I'll just play b3. Okay, now I could play h4. And h5, why not just go for a hack attack? Cheekily. If I can get an h6, surely that has some positive implications. Also, didn't he want his bishop here to stop knight e3 in any way? So knight c3. He's got, I suppose he's got bishop e3 or knight d4 now. But you know, maybe I gained a useful tempo there. h6, is that worth toying with here? h6, sacking the exchange. Tempted. So g6. Bishop f5 here. Just trying to clamp down on the f5 square. So that's the stop f5 from black. It's the usual sort of Sveshnikov counterplay. So I just want to justify this h4. This rook's kind of active. Knight takes f5 now. And that a good knight versus that bishop. Why not? Is that so bad? Doesn't look too bad. Let's have a big knight on d5. It's a classic strategic trump card. I wonder if he's just playing around with this opening. He's never actually played it in a serious game. Okay, so g3 maybe to play f4. That would embarrass the bishop. He's always got e4, so maybe f3 first. Anything better? If he plays e4, there's queen d4. So maybe that's not so bad to provoke e4. So Kf1. There's anything simpler actually. Ideally, I don't want e4 from black. Queen d5, queen d4. Anyway. So queen d4. So I know now I could play king f1. Just trying to keep some pressure on the h file. So if e3 maybe f4. Okay, I think G4 might become necessary now. No, he's not threatening next to knight E7. So so now maybe rook A E1 is looking good. So rook F5 is not a major threat. Rook A1. This looks good with this knight on D5. It's the classic trump card. Do I mind the exchange of queens? Do I really mind? Play G4 and try and... I don't mind, I think. Ah, now F4 just seems to win a piece. F4. Oh, he's got rook D5. I think I've given him counterplay. Rook D5, I didn't really want that. It's the exchange up anyway, so I suppose... unless rook D5 F G5 is better. No, he hasn't gone for that. I don't mind this. Okay, I'll just exchange off one pair of rooks. So, this is looking good. Take a pair of rooks off and play F6. We're going to just take Me2 here for the moment. See what that was about. Oh, rook E5. Oh, maybe, but rook G5 and F6 still to protect that. Is anything better? Knight F6, Knight F6, King F4. I don't think there's any need to be clever here. Just taking and playing F6. It's a huge knight on F6. I just found it slightly odd. It seems to be a bit easy this game so far with this plan of C4. Maybe that's why it's trendy. So anyway, rook takes H6 is now on. It's giving up another pawn. Okay, take it. Can I just take a pawn on H6? Or just maybe King F5 to play rook G1 check actually. Let's play that to get a bit more position rather than material. The rook will be more active there. In fact, I don't know. Check King F8. Rook G7. Why not just rook E1? Oh, I'll try this. So, here I don't know, knight F4. It's got knight E6, threat, knight F4. So this pawn's really dangerous. Can I actually... Is it actually possible to lose this position? I'll just go for his A pawn to start off with. Just in case that pawn's going to like queen later, and I'll get the H pawns after. I don't actually have to do anything too committal here. Like, you know, have a rook loose on the 7th. I can just go for these H pawns, I think. But actually, let's see what the checks do. Nothing. King E6. There's a check. Rook takes H7. Okay, I'll get this other. Oh, it's probably a stalemate idea. Right, knight E6 now though. Surely this pawn is queening. So I'll check to keep cut the king off. Right, the king's cut off now. So can I just start advancing the pawn? Knight F4, and I've got a threat of F7. So F7. Queen. Well, can I just go for the mate instead of just rook D6? Queen D6 first. Stalemate and rook takes B1. Let's go for a stalemate. let's check. Oh, this is not going to be a stalemate, is it? No, Rook F4 is not a stalemate yet. I'll try and get the checks in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.